I don't need it when I get home. And were you ever violent towards her? Only the last time. She had locked me in the house and hidden the key somewhere. She went mad at me. I'd been working on a particularly difficult job, and something inside me snapped. I hit her back. It was the first time I'd ever hit a woman. The last time? What date are you talking about exactly? It was in June. The 13th, I think. Would you take us through that day? I stayed the night before at Catherine's house. I was on duty that weekend, so I left for work before Catherine woke up. When I came back to her house that evening, she was at home and she had been drinking. She accused me of spending the day with another woman, the same thing I heard over and over again. I took it for a while, but after a couple of hours I'd had enough. I went to walk away, but she had double-locked the front door. She was screaming and swearing at me over and over again, slapping me with her hands, scratching my face. I pushed her backwards, just enough to get her away. Then she just threw herself at me again and I hit her. How did you hit her, Mr. Brightman? Was it a punch? A slap? I hit her with a closed fist. I see. And what happened then? She didn't stop. She just yelled louder and came at me again, so I hit her again. I guess it was probably harder. She fell over backwards, and I went to see if she was all right, to help her up. I think I must have trodden on her hand. She screamed and yelled at me and threw something. It was the key to the front door. What did you do next? I took the key, unlocked the front door and left. What time was that? It must have been about 7:15. And when you left her, what condition was she in? She was still shouting and screaming. Was she injured? Bleeding? I think she may have been bleeding. Could you elaborate, Mr. Brightman? She had some blood on her face. I don't know where it came from. It wasn't a lot of blood. And did you have any injuries yourself? I just had some scratches. Did you consider that she might have needed medical attention? No. Even though she was apparently bleeding and crying out? I don't recall that she was crying out. As I left the house, she was shouting and swearing at me. If she needed medical attention, I believe she could have got it herself without my help. I see. So, after you left the house at 7:15, did you see Miss Bailey again? No, I didn't see her again. Did you contact her by telephone? No. Mr. Brightman, I want you to think very carefully before answering my next question. How do you feel now with regard to the incidents of that day? I have deep regret for everything that happened. I loved Catherine. I'd asked her to marry me. I had no idea she was so emotionally disturbed, and I wish to God I hadn't retaliated. I wish I had just tried harder to calm her down. Thank you. No further questions, Your Honour. Cross-examination. Mr. Lewis. Mr. Brightman, would you have described your relationship with Miss Bailey as a serious one? Mr. Brightman. I thought it was, yes. Mr. Lewis. Do you understand that it is part of your terms and conditions of employment that you will inform your employers of changes in your personal circumstances, including providing the details of your relationships? Mr. Brightman. Yes. And yet you chose not to inform anyone you work with about your relationship with Miss Bailey. Is that not the case? I had planned to do so when Catherine agreed to marry me. My vetting review was due at the end of September. I would have mentioned it then in any case. Now, I would like to draw your attention to Exhibit WL-1. This is on page 14 of the exhibit packs. which is the statement by PC.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.